Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So guys, today we got some shard pulls going on, and over the weekend we've actually had two different very solid back-to-back summon events. Let me know if you guys pulled during this. I've actually seen quite a few people getting Krisk, which is amazing because Krisk is a incredible champion, but I think everybody already knows that. To be honest, I may have been better off pulling for him yesterday because it would have been a dupe. Could have helped me in my Lizardman Faction Guardian, which doesn't have that many slots filled, literally only the first one. But also, Krisk is so incredibly helpful in Hydra, and since you can't duplicate your teams, I'd actually like another Krisk for Hydra. You can see my best team up here. This is actually my best damage so far, has Krisk, and Krisk does such a good job as the extra provoke on the head of DK, the slow, just an incredible kit in general for Hydra. So I may have been better off pulling for him yesterday, but on the other side of things, I think Nekhret, which is the one that's currently today, may possibly be a little more beneficial because I want to start getting back into pushing Platinum Arena. It's been a while since I've done that, but I want to start doing more competitive PvP stuff. Another Nekhret would be great, but the additional thing is my Faction Guardians is missing one slot of Undead for +10 speed. I already have one Nekhret, which I do use a lot. I use him on defense, I use him on offense. It's the same build. If I had a second one, I definitely would build him up, use him in a different build, definitely try him out in a different way. But more than that, I can throw him in this Faction Guardian, give my Siphi +10 speed, my Bad L +10 speed, which make his gearing for solo content a little bit easier. It'd be amazing to have Undead +10 speed, and then maybe one day when I get Rhodos, it'll be nice as well. Plus my Crypt King Grawl will be faster. There's a lot of Undead champions that I use quite a bit. That would be absolutely incredible to have boosted. So I could go through here and show it, but honestly, Undead is probably one of the most stacked factions. I think we already know that though. Undead and High Elves have like all the best champions, it seems like. Maybe I get him a Shard one day. But today, we're going to be pulling 3 Sacreds and 26 Voids. This is something you should definitely be mindful about if you're not pulling during a fusion, a guaranteed event, or an extra legendary event, or anything like that, is be mindful about how many shards you actually want to spend. So for me, I knew I wanted to pull some Sacreds because Duchess, a dupe of her would be amazing, but also a dupe of Lysandra would give me +10 speed for my High Elves, which would be so helpful. So really, I got quite a bit of benefit and quite a bit of value potentially coming out of this 10x event if I do land on a legendary. But 3 Sacreds will keep me at the 15 Sacreds for a guaranteed event down the road. If we do have a 15 Sacred guaranteed event, maybe for Trunda, that would be incredible. But 1,500 points from Sacred Shards is what I would get. So from Voids, I have 40 shards. I would like to start saving up to get to the 90 shard range in case they do another guaranteed event. But let's go ahead and say we pull some today. So if I did 26 times 120 points per shard, that's going to be 3,120. We add the 1,500 from the Sacreds, that's put me at 4,620 points, which gets me to this legendary book. This legendary book is an excellent spot to be. I need legendary books. Legendary books are always valuable. And then after that, 5-star chicken, quite a bit less valuable on my account at this point. And then to get the extra legendary books, it's so many more points that I don't want to have to pull all the Void shards, especially since my Void Mercy system right now is pretty far away, to be honest. So this is the RSL Helper tracker of where my current Mercy system lies on each one of the shards. So for Ancients, we're 127. Doesn't matter. We're not pulling any of those today. Void shards, we're at 98. So not really close whatsoever. After today, it's going to boost me up a little bit, nothing crazy. And then Sacred shards, 0 right now. So maybe if we get something, it's going to be pure luck. But hey, let's go ahead and jump in here, see what we get. We're going to stick to the 15 Sacred shard rule. 15 is my 0, okay? So if I'm ever above 15, I can start pulling those shards. But if I ever get below 15, that's negative numbers, okay? So I want to definitely stay at 15 until a guaranteed event, and then obviously pull during the guaranteed event. So Vogoth, incredible champion. I've already got one of them. I don't think I have a second one. Honestly, a champion I may build 2 of. I don't use him a ton right now on my account, but definitely a very solid champion, maybe worth having a dupe of. Now definitely if you're lower level, definitely worth having a dupe of. Stagnite, one of my favorite champions in the game. AoE, decreased defense, decreased attack, decreased speed on the A1. Passive I sometimes forget about, but either way, absolutely incredible champion. If you pulled him and you're an early game, mid game account, even late game, so good. Finchy, pretty solid. I've been using him on my free to play account. Good decreased turn meter on the A2, good poison on the A3, and good decreased speed on the A1. Definitely a solid Fire Knight champion, but not a champion you're going to use for an extremely long time. So with the Voids, I'm going to open up 6 individually first because we're doing 26, and then we're due 2 temples, okay? I don't want to open all my Voids, like I said. I want to save up for that 90 guaranteed, but I also want to open some for the chance of Nekhret. And to be honest, I just want to open some shards. I just want to open some shards and hopefully get a new champion to build. So this is the third one, Doom Screech. We're not really worried about him. I got Sify. Anything Doom Screech can do, Sify can do better. Okay, increased defense and turn meter. Sify already has that. This is the fourth one, right? So 5 and then 6. Yeah, so we're good. We'll get down to 34. We'll do 2 10 pulls. And then hopefully we see a legendary. Nekhret, Hegemon. I mean, I'm not going to complain if I get a Hegemon. A Hegemon or a Warlord would be so incredibly amazing. I don't even know what I would do if I got either one of those champions, to be honest. But to be 100% transparent, I don't think we're getting any gold whatsoever. We got 2 seducers. What in the world? All right. Three seducers? Plarium's trying to seduce me. What in the world? 3 seducers in 1 10 pool? That's probably like the weirdest luck that I've ever seen. Let me go clear some space because apparently I wasn't prepared for this video, and I'll be right back. Let's go back in here. We got 10 more to pull. Let's hope to not see a full 10 pull of seducers because, man, that is quite strange. But this whole saving my shard thing is definitely going to be my plan moving forward. Cold Heart, I think I have plenty of her. I think I got 5 or 6 of her. I think I got 5 of her fully maxed out. Don't think I need more. What is this? I got, okay, Rage, okay, Seer. I've already got a few copies of her, but this is so weird. We got so many like dupe copies. I don't think I've ever noticed this before. So many like exact same champions in the same temple. Now Seer, obviously, if you guys got her, congrats. She is a game-changing epic for sure. One of the most game-changing epics if you have the team to set her up. She's a champion who's good by herself, but tremendously better on a team because by herself, she can't really set up her big AoE, A3, max HP damage that strips all the buffs, does crazy damage, excellent for speedruns, of course. But if you don't have a team that can put buffs on, then you're not really going to do a ton of damage. If you don't have good decreased defense on the enemy, then she's very limited as far as what she can do. She's a very good champion, but I don't think she's an early game champion. Maybe a mid game champion. When you start getting later in the game, her value skyrockets, but definitely not an early game champion in my opinion. If you pull her very soon, she's not going to do a ton of stuff on your account. You may be thinking she's lackluster, but eventually she'll come into her role very well and just becomes amazing. Definitely one of my most used champions, but I got like 4 or 5 copies of her right now. So we're probably not going to use that copy of her. I do want to pull the rest of my voids, but guys, this is where you got to use the willpower, you know. You got to resist the urge to pull all the shards because a dupe Duchess would be amazing. A dupe Lysandra would be nice. A dupe Nekhret would be nice as well. But I can't do it. So let me know. Are you guys following the same shard strategy, basically trying to save your stuff for future events? Let me go claim this stuff. Trying to be very mindful about your shard pulls. That's what I'm going to try to do. From now on, I'm going to try to be mindful, save for fusion, save for, most importantly, those guaranteed champion events. I'm going to get these Trunda skin fragments because, hey, who knows? Maybe one day I get a Trunda. But with that said, guys, I hope your shard pulls went great. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.